Okay, here we go. Hi there. So today we're going to be talking about FouseyTUBE. So over the last few weeks, I've noticed he's like hanging out with like Bryce Hall and like promoting the boxing thing. So we're just going to take a look at what Fousey's been up to. Last thing I remember from this guy was he tried to throw a concert back in like 2018, 2019. And he was like stalking Drake and doing other weird stuff. And then he like disappeared. Or maybe I just unfollowed him. I don't know. We're just going to take a look and see what he's been up to. Let's take a look at his gram. Oh, it's one of those fake ones. Okay. Oh shit, really? Is he really with Drake?
Don't hurt me too bad, bro. Okay, wait. To begin with, I just want to...
Yeah, and I don't know. Never really watched Fousey. And I saw he did like collabs with like Simple Pickup, and I saw he had beef with like Danny Duncan, Philip DeFranco, even Andrew Hills to a certain extent. So I knew who he was. I knew he faked pranks and stuff, but I don't know. Fousey just did his thing. Oh, is that the picture from the...
To whom it may concern, and I truly hope if you're listening this concerns you. My name is Yusuf Salah Arakat, and I'm a proud Palestinian. My parents are both born and raised in Palestine. I have Palestinian blood flowing through my veins. If you trace down my family tree, it originated in Palestine. It's my home. It's my country. It's my land. So the other day I was speaking to a friend, and they told me that their DMs were being bombarded with people asking them, why aren't you speaking about Palestine? Why aren't you standing in solidarity with Palestinians? Why aren't you using your voice? So me being curious, I asked that friend, well, why aren't you? Their response, I have too many Jewish and Israeli friends. I have too much to lose. Now that struck a chord near and dear to my heart because there's a backstory to that. Me trying to be an actor and wanting to make it into Hollywood, my biggest fear from day one was I'm Palestinian. Half of Hollywood is Jewish. Like, what if they don't want me to be in the system just because I'm a proud Palestinian? I had that fear. I had that doubt of like, am I ever going to be able to be an actor on the sole fact that I'm a proud Palestinian? But did I let that stop me from using my voice? Did I let that shy me away from speaking up for the freedom of Palestine? Hell no. Hell no. I will always stand in solidarity against a group of people being oppressed, whether it's my people or not. Regardless of me being Palestinian, I would stand on the side of Palestinians, and let me tell you why. Right now, what you see in the media of this being a war and this being a two-sided battle, you can miss me with that because this is not a war. This is a massacre. This is an ethnic cleansing. They're trying to eradicate Palestinians out of Palestine and to make it a point that Palestine never even existed. They're trying to change history so in the future they can say, where is Palestine on the map? There is no Palestine. And that's not right. And you cannot do that. There are children being killed under rubble, being pulled out from under their homes where they used to live. There are mothers being killed. There are fathers being killed in front of their children.
Was he base as fuck right now? I didn't know he was Palestinian. Damn. Free Palestine.
This is an eradication of an entire civilization trying to like make it seem like there are no Palestinians. Here I am as a Palestinian telling you I will never let that narrative be true, and I will always stand in solidarity for the freedom of Palestine. I want to let you guys know this and make this point clear. Me standing for the freedom of Palestine does not make me anti-Jewish, does not make me anti-Semitic. I am not asking for the death of Jews. I am not asking for a war with Jews. I am simply asking for the freedom of Palestine. I am asking for Palestinians to have human rights. I am asking them to be treated as humans. So the narrative that if you're with Palestinians, you're anti-Semitic and you're against Jews, that's not true. I have a lot of Jewish friends. I have a lot of Israeli friends. We may have different political opinions. We may disagree on things, but it doesn't make me against them and want them to die. And whenever a rocket is fired into Israel, the little rocket supplies that they have, just know that there is a huge retaliation in that. There are domes built around Israel that protects them from anything that comes in. It's like if I was in a firework battle and my friend had an unlimited supply of fireworks because he was being funded by a government and I had a single...
Dude, the Iron Dome pictures are insane. Like, from what I've seen on like Twitter and videos, they're crazy. Oof.
Rocket to fire back. Do you not expect me to fire that rocket back? And if you don't want me to fire that rocket back, then stand with me. Give me my freedom. Let my voice be heard. Free my people. It sucks feeling helpless and hopeless, man. I have had family members killed in Palestine due to this war. My family has stood with Palestine from the beginning. This started long before what you're seeing right now on the news. Long after people stop talking about the freedom of Palestine, I will still be Palestinian, still advocating for the freedom of Palestine.
If you want like a really good history, get a book. Highly recommend this book. The Arabs by Eugene Rogan. That's a really good book. He talks about the whole Palestinian conflict. This isn't supposed to be like political. I just want to talk about FouseyTUBE, but he got super based right now.
I'm not asking for a war. I'm not asking for anyone to be dead. I'm not asking to hurt anyone. I don't want to see anyone hurt. I want peace. I want peace for my people. I want peace in Palestine. I want the children growing up in Palestine to be able to be born and raised in Palestine in their homeland. Not to see them murdered and massacred to make it seem like they don't have a home and they don't have a land. It's sickening, y'all. It's sickening. And I just hope if you get anything out of this message, don't be scared to speak up for the freedom of Palestine. If we don't speak up, who will? Who will? If we don't use our voices, who will? And that's what we're asking for. We're asking for people to hear our voices and give us the help that we need. Step in, intervene, put a stop to this. I'm going to end this by saying my name is Yusuf Salah Arakat. I am born a Palestinian, I will die a Palestinian, and for the entirety of my life, I will advocate for the freedom of Palestine. أنا اسمي يوسف صالح عركات وأنا دمي فلسطيني. That means my name is Yusuf Salah Arakat and my blood is Palestinian. Free, free Palestine. To whom it may...
Dude, let's go, Fousey. That's based as fuck, dude. My parents in front of the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. It was always our favorite destination when in Palestine. It is one of the holiest sites for Muslims to visit. Oh yeah, too. What put me on to Fousey again was I saw a video that he was saying he was going back to his faith. That was like a couple months ago. I followed him on Twitter. So yeah, oh dang, dude. Now continue swiping to see what is going on in there currently. Imagine the holiest monument of your religion or culture being destroyed. Civilians are praying their prayers during the holy month of Ramadan when they were attacked, forced to evacuate. You don't have to be Muslim to care for what the Palestinian people are going through. These are basic human rights being violated. Damn, bro. Okay. Now, when did he beef with frat boys? When did that happen? He sent a tweet out about it, actually. I guess he didn't post. Or did he delete it? Yeah, I think he deleted it. Oh well. Cool. I'm glad he's advocating for Palestine. 341 tweets? He did, yeah, he deleted a lot of his tweets then. Interesting. Oh, he's dropping a book? Tomorrow at 1 p.m. the fun begins. What are you talking about? People at Fousey mention can't reply. Let's look at this book real quick. In actuality, this book expresses all the problems I've encountered in my life since I was a child. Hi, my name is Yusuf Salah Edakat, aka Fousey. I'm a YouTuber, actor, wannabe motivational speaker, artist, and a depressive with over 15 million total YouTuber subscribers. A couple of Hollywood movies on my resume, some big awards on my shelf, and for the first time, I will be opening up about how I survived my struggles with depression, anxiety, fame, suicidal thoughts, and addiction. Welcome to my life. Oh, is it out? Oh, September 28th. Huh, maybe I'll read that. Mainly because I've... Fousey is the type of guy who, like, when he's on top, and when he, like, falls, he kind of, like, lets everyone see. Like, when he was acting out last time, like, it was bad. Even, like, Philip DeFranco covered it. It was in 2018. Okay.
What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. And the first thing we're going to talk about today, one of the most requested stories from the past 24 to 36 hours, is a story about a guy by the name of Fousey. Now, quick note here, I know that not everyone that watches this show is intrigued by this story or cares about my opinion, so if you want to skip to TIA, the next stories, here it is in the time code. There's a lot I want to try and talk about today. Now, if you're a longtime viewer of this show, you are at least mildly familiar with Fousey. In the past, we've talked about his fake pranks and fake social experiments that helped make him massively popular, massively wealthy, as well as promote false narratives because he was faking.
Also, too, in like 2016, Fousey was like going around trying to stay in other YouTubers' houses. And he was like, maybe I'll go live with Philip DeFranco. Phil was like, fuck no, get away from me. That was an interesting time. I don't even know. Did he go through with that? I don't know.
When you fake a social experiment, you are actually harming the message that you are trying to promote, because now you are an argument as to why that is not a legitimate thing. And there are other instances of, like, when he went homeless, or on a more personal note, when he may or may not have been the reason his network took down one of my videos from YouTube. And the reason we're talking about him today is he's kind of been launching this comeback around this idea of July 15th. Kind of the TLDR to the situation. He wants to host this event. It's about hate dies, love arrives. It's all about positivity, and he's trying to make good with people that he was on bad terms with. There are free tickets. He's hyping it up. This is going to be one of the biggest events in YouTube's history. And he's trying to set this all up in 7 days. He also then starts tweeting a ton at Drake.
The king is back. Anyways, Drake, I'm trying to find you because I want to invite you to my July 15th show tomorrow. This is energy. Energy. Got a lot of energy. Got a lot of people trying to jam me in this energy.
Yo, Drake, I literally look like a crazy person right now because I'm outside of the place that you're at. Don't ask me how I found it, bruh.
July 15th comes around.
Oh my god, dude.
He starts promoting the event along with Drake.
Bro, I'm just casually stalking you. It's okay. Just hit me up. What are you doing?
Drake's image. The stream starts, is getting 30, 40, 50, 60,000 live viewers. Fousey tweets, Dear Drake, when you're on stage tonight and there's 2 million people watching live, just know it was God's plan. I love you as I do a brother from the Lord, and thank you for fulfilling my purpose. Hashtag OVO for life. And later tweeting, need 2 million viewers by 9 p.m. for Drake to grace the stage at the first ever Hate Dies, Love Arrives concert held for free for love in LA. And then the event reportedly was shut down due to a bomb threat. Along with this, old school YouTuber Sam Pepper ends up getting detained by police. Fousey, who actually was not at the venue yet, ends up in a parking lot.
Wait, I got lost. Sam Pepper got arrested?
Getting released. Seemingly there was no connection, but school YouTuber Sam Pepper ends up getting detained by police. He ends up getting released. Seemingly there was no connection, but I'm noting that here because it matters later in the story. Also, after the threat, the event was shut down. Fousey, who actually was not at the venue yet, ends up in a parking lot nearby on top of a car, just kind of going on a rant towards people around him. And he goes on this rant where he covers a lot, the first of which is that this was supposed to happen.
It's not a mistake. It was supposed to happen. Something bad could have happened at that event. God didn't want it to. I wanted that event to be a success tonight. I wanted my picture with Drake. I met Drake last night. Wait till I tell y'all that fucking story.
And we'll get to that story. During the course of this, he kind of rants on several topics. Keemstar, who is in attendance, he kind of goes after because he's making a documentary about this. Fousey then gives his shoes to some kids. I'll link to the whole video down below. Then we fast forward to last night, where there is an episode of the No Jumper podcast being filmed. It is supposed to be Adam22 and Shane Dawson. Over the course of the night, Fousey and several other YouTubers come through. Fousey is pressed on the topic of whether Drake was going to show up or not, which hopefully he should be if his face is being associated with the event. And it's a very long story, but it involves someone that Drake knows going up to Drake and apparently whispering in his ear for 5 minutes.
He's sharing my message into Drake's ears. I don't give up. I'm standing there. I'm waiting. Next thing I know, the energy I felt I needed more, I look behind me, OBJ is there, Odell Beckham Jr., ask him.
He then mentioned the thing about Odell Beckham Jr., but then back to Drake.
Next thing I know, Drake's coming closer and closer and closer.
This is all problematic people right here. The 4 horsemen right here.
He hugs, I believe it was Joel Embiid, 2 inches away from me. I'm staring at him in his eyes like this, hungry, knowing that I left my house that night saying I'm gonna meet Drake like a crazy person, and literally, Adam, I'm this close to Drake. But instead of taking that moment to be like, Drake, can I get a picture? This is gonna prove all my haters wrong. I accepted that it already was done. As soon as Drake moves and makes eye contact with me and I stare at him, I see his second right-hand man and he nods at me like this. I walk out with him, I go, what's next? He goes, brother, take my number, I'll tell you all the details tomorrow. I did it, I was hyped.
So you didn't meet Drake, he just looked at you? I mean, if he just looked at you, did you really meet Drake?
Do something for me. In the next 2 hours, will for yourself to touch nose with Drake. If it happens, I'll sell my entire YouTube channel, I'll give you $10 million.
Did you touch nose to nose?
Literally like this.
That is the short version of the story of how he met Drake. A man and an artist he was associating with his event. Also, side note, Shane's reactions to everything that's happening is everything.
Hungry, knowing that I left Drake. But instead of taking that moment to be, that's how close he was to me.
Now, also, a thing to keep in mind is I'm kind of jumping from time to time to time. It was an almost 4-hour podcast. Another notable moment that happened is that Sam Pepper, who, as I mentioned, was detained by police, and his friend Ice Poseidon end up coming to the podcast. And during this, Sam explains to Fousey that one of Fousey's guys held on to him. His version of events is that person is responsible for him being detained by police in the back of a police car, he said, for 3 hours. And Fousey's kind of response to all of this is that it's Sam Pepper putting bad energy into his life that is the cause of this. And it gets really weird and aggressive.
The moment I start walking off, I'm walking down, country comes running down. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. And the police have said we're free to leave if we want it. They have video of country pushing me, grabbing my arm, not letting me leave. And I'm like, why are you detaining me? Like, what have I, like, you don't have the right to do that, first of all. Then he starts shouting, officer, officer, officer. These 2 officers run over to me, instantly handcuff me, search me, and put me in the back of a police car for 3 hours. Whilst I'm sitting in the back of the police car, they left me alone.
You crack me up, dude. You're in good spirit.
I mean, like, do you not think that's like the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard?
Can I answer now?
Yeah, sure.
I give you the floor, so can I get the floor now?
No, absolutely.
All right, first of all, I'm happy to be talking to you. I believe in energies.
Energy.
And I believe literally through energy, you attracted Shane, me, Keem, now you guys. So I have no
I attracted this coffee in my hand.
doubt that the energy that you walk around with attracted itself to the venue. I'm not saying it was your fault. I'm not saying it was you. I'm not saying it was your audience. But the issue here isn't country. It isn't John Fitzpatrick. It's how you live your life as a person.
So you're saying because of my energy, it justifies the fact that one of your staff lied to the police.
You manifested it into your life.
I manifested that one of your staff member would lie to the police and commit a criminal offense by providing...
Because you live your life that way every day. God.
How can you justify that? I told you what happened. This is your reply to that. Bro, if someone from my team lied and said that you had a bomb, bro, that's your fault because you vibed that. That's what you said to me, I swear. Like, I'm not taking that out of context. That's what you said.
I stand by every word that I said this whole time. And I still love you as a
No
brother.
one's
That's
gonna
the thing
take
with
you
me.
seriously, though, bro.
Watch.
You're a meme.
Watch. I got Bella Hadid in my DMs. What's the last girl you've had in your DMs?
And then it escalates from there.
Because I don't agree with
What did
anything
I
you've
do
said.
before? I DM'd you.
I don't agree with anything you do, anything you stand by, how you live your life. We are not the same. I'm a fucking
That's
champion.
fine. No.
You're beta as fuck. I'm an alpha. I'm a lion.
Adam's face.
As fuck. I'm an alpha. I'm a lion.
That's a yikes from me on that one.
I hope in every single stream for the rest of your life, your audience reminds you how much of a bitch you look like tonight.
I'm sure they will. Thank you.
You little biatch. Count how many times I called him a bitch, flipped him off, told him he's a little sucker in real life and he's a bitch who acts on the internet. And I'll give you guys, like, put up a thing. I'll throw a party in LA and throw a pizza party for you guys. I'll order that many pizzas in honor of this little
Please
bitch.
don't roast me about this in the chat
Bro,
forevermore.
your life is ruined after
Please,
this, little
guys.
bitch. Don't mess with somebody trying to spread positivity and love.
Right,
Don't ever
wait.
call me meme again.
I love that sentence. Say it again, please.
Hashtag hate dies, love arrives, apparently. And so a few things. One, no real man refers to himself as an alpha, as a lion, and calls other people beta. That's some cokehead Hollywood producer slash artist chest pounding bullshit. And also, how are you not a hypocrite, a walking contradiction, preaching about love? Love arrives, and then you seemingly enjoy and hope to spread people calling someone a little bitch. And so on this one side of this event, I look at Fousey and see a man-child who has been surrounded by people that say yes because he provides them opportunity and money. But on the complete other side of it, I cannot help but feel somewhat sympathetic towards Fousey. It's frustrating because, as other people have said, we've seen this before. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. Fousey has said in the past that he is bipolar, and based off of what we're seeing, and once again, I am not a doctor or therapist, but it very much seems to be a manic episode that he really needs friends in his life to check him.
Yeah, that was like the last I heard from him. And then fast forward to now, and he's hanging out with Bryce Hall and doing the whole boxing thing. So we're gonna fill in the time, the time gap now. But if he talks about that event in his book, I'll definitely check that out because I want to see exactly what happened. Fousey's an interesting guy. Let's look at his channels. FouseyTUBE. Hi, I hope you're enjoying this channel. I no longer post on here, but if you'd like to see what I've been up to, check me out on these new channels. New 2021 channel. Oh, he has a podcast. Arabic channel. He has a TikTok, Spotify. Oh yeah, he has like songs or something. I broke my nose bad. Oh yeah, he did a fight. Fousey versus Slime charity boxing match. That was in 2019. He just like took those fights. Oh wait, he did it for Yemen? I gotta lower this. This audio is trash.
Space. Absolutely. There we go. Oh, he's straight in there. Yeah, he's an angry man. Yeah, this is not going to last very long, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god.
They are trying to kill each other out here.
The commentator.
Fousey, Yusuf, clearly the
Oh
bigger
my
of the two.
god.
Yep.
Oh my god, he went like that. What the?
Margin. Yeah. Clever fighting though from Slim. Holding him close and giving him several jabs. Lovely right hand there. Yusuf's feet are all over the place. Yeah. His stance is all over the shoulders, gentlemen.
Fousey, protect your face, bro.
It's a cracking fight so far. This, he'll never go 6 rounds at this pace. Fousey's got that intense look still on his face, but Slim's matching him. Oh, that's a knockdown. No, was that knockdown or a slip? No, it's a slip, not a knockdown. It's a slip. But that's been ruled as a slip, ladies and gentlemen. No knockdown. Oh, great left hand from Slim. Great right hand.
Fousey, what are you doing, bro?
Left, right. Left, right again. Slim has taken it to Fousey here. And the the sad thing about it, there's no defence whatsoever. No. I mean, the aggression is clear to see from Fousey, but the aggression is there's no need for it. When there's no defence, he's going to end up hurting himself here.
Defense, bro, defense.
Under pressure here. Yeah, standing down here against Fousey.
Oh my god.
He's not lifting his hands. He's not. I'm not sure whether they hate or love Slim. I understand what you mean. He's quite cocky, isn't he? He's quite cocky, but let's be honest, he has the right to be at the moment. I agree with you. And don't forget, these guys, they've never boxed in public before. I'm looking at Fousey's corner and thinking, why is he not defending? Is there no game plan here?
Oh my god. Okay, let's just watch that video. The aftermath video. Dude, my face. Oh, you're gonna have surgery? Oh, he did a documentary? Dude, he did a Jeff Wittick? Okay, I shouldn't say that. So. That's that alpha male energy right there. Jesus. Oh, he turned him off.
Well, this is what happens when you forget to defend yourself in a boxing match.
Oh my god.
Oh man, sorry for that scare, y'all. What up, everybody, and welcome back to FouseyTUBE. Just got back to Los Angeles, and I feel like I want to address everything that went down over this past weekend. So as a lot of you guys know, over the last 60 days, I took it upon myself to try to learn the sport of boxing. 60 days. That's literally all I had to try to learn the sport of boxing. And I promise you when I say I gave it all that I had. I trained every single day. I ran every single day. And I prepared myself as best as I possibly could. You might not think that after watching the fight, but I'll try to explain to you guys what went down. You know, leading up to the fight, there was a lot of talking, obviously, a lot of back and forth between me and Slim, like, oh, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do this to you. I promised a second round knockout. I even said I would.
He's probably telling Bryce, don't do what I fucking did, bro. Put your hands up. Oh my god, dude, his nose. Oh, Jesus.
Knock him out in 30 seconds, and obviously that did not happen. And there's a lot of factors behind that. So for this boxing match, you know, first of all, shout out to my coaches, 10 Goose Boxing Gym. I'll get into that in a little bit. I was totally calm backstage. I was totally calm. I was totally good. My nerves were in check. I wasn't breathing too hard. I wasn't nervous. I didn't lose composure, and I was ready to go. Where everything started going bad was when we were walking out to the fight. So the first thing that we did was walk out onto a main stage. And when I got onto that stage, I'm looking at the crowd, everybody's booing me, everybody's throwing slurs at me, and I started getting hype. I don't remember, but I think I started pounding my chest, and that's when my adrenaline took its first spike. And then, when we're walking into the ring, and I'm walking through the crowd, bruh, I felt like I was in a movie. Like, there's literally people jumping over the fence, cursing at me like, F you, die, we hate you, da 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 da. And I'm taking all this in. I'm like, When I get into the ring is when I finally started losing my composure. I don't know what was happening, but all the adrenaline and all the feelings started kicking in and hitting me at once. And the first thing I started noticing was I literally started getting teary-eyed. Not because like, oh, they're cussing at me, but just because there was so much emotions going on, and I was like, feeling all the emotions. And then my bottom lip started like shaking and quivering. I was like, shivering and just getting ready with all these emotions and all the feelings that I was feeling in the crowd and everything. So then when we were waiting for the fight to start and we had to wait for Slim to get his head guard, I started cussing at Slim and I was like, get the F back away from us and everything. I started losing my composure and I started losing focus. My coaches were yelling at me and they were like, stare at your opponent, stop losing composure. But I was already not listening to what they were telling me because there was just so much adrenaline going on. I didn't know how to handle it. So when the fight started, everything that I had learned, everything that I had practiced, everything my coaches taught me went straight out the window. I didn't do a single thing that had taught me. It was as if I had gone into a boxing ring for my first time and I blacked out.
Yeah, we saw what happened. Jeez. So yeah, obviously he went through surgery. My new nose, you won't believe what came.
Good. And here's another one.
What? I was not expecting that. No.
And they're out.
Oh, man.
You right?
I'm good.
Oh my god. I did not need to see that.
Do I know the real Yusuf?
I don't think so.
Does Simi?
Yeah.
So he did go ghost after the whole He Dies Love Arrives event. Okay. Wow, best get. Everyone guess. I gotta watch more Impulsive.
How many people know the real Yusuf?
Ooh, I don't even know. To be honest, if you want me to be as open, I don't know if I know myself.
So what? I went to Dan Bilzerian's party yesterday. So what? It was great.
How was it?
It was great. I just said that.
Okay.
Why are you talking like you're vlogging right now?
Welcome back to Impulsive. But yeah. How was your night last night? How was the party, Dan's party for you?
Oh, Dan had a party last night?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because you didn't bring me to
Oh,
it.
that's right. Yeah, sorry about that, man. You know who I met there?
It's fucked up. No wonder why he talk shit about him.
And I fanboyed, and I don't often fanboy.
Really?
Bruce fucking Buffer, dude.
The whole
Fighting!
Does he talk? Does he talk like that 24/7?
Sounds a cute dog.
No, but you can hear that he has
Yeah,
the
the voice.
potential to go there. Like his voice is magical.
What?
This is big, guys. Introducing our guest. He is a YouTuber with over 10 million subscribers, but has disappeared from the internet for the better part of the year. He is a ghost, a legend, an internet folklore. But ladies and gentlemen, today we've secured the bag.
Secured the biggie bag.
It's Fousey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, brother.
Wow.
Thank you guys. What's good?
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Yusuf, when's the last time you've been on camera publicly?
It's to the point where it feels uncomfortable right now.
Really?
Yeah, it feels awkward.
Hey, safe
Damn.
space. Nothing to
Safe
worry about
space.
here on the
Nothing to
number
worry
one
about.
podcast in the world.
We're all friends.
It's different, you know?
The podcast or being on camera?
Just being on camera, just being in that environment, being
Really?
even when I've been at Alex's house, when Alex was out his vlog camera and it comes on me, I become shell shocked.
No, no way.
I have this fear of it now.
Why do you think that is?
Woo!
Hey, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Well, you've been gone for a while. You have a lot to say and talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go all through all this on my own. I just wanted to see. So I kind of have an idea what happened. He went ghost after the event. Then he did the charity fight for Yemen, which that's cool. Well, let's see what he did with those frat guys.
Oh, these frat boys vandalized and assaulted our Uber driver.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jason.
Oh, what happened?
I'm not the person.
Vandalized and assaulted our Uber driver.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jason. I'm not the person, whatever you want to call me. And in today's video, we got a whole lot of drama going on. And in today's video, we got a whole lot of drama going on between Bryce Hall, Taylor Holder, some frat boys, and Fousey. Before we get right into it, of course, if you are enjoying the videos on the channel, then definitely subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you'll never miss a video. And if you enjoy this video, then definitely like and comment down below your thoughts on this whole drama. Bryce Hall, Taylor Holder, and Fousey were at a frat party. Apparently, some kids invited them to this frat party, and obviously they showed up. And essentially, just like J. Paul took me with his hat, the same thing ended up happening in Bryce Hall. It happened twice during this altercation. There's 2 different videos. I'm gonna go ahead and show the video of everything that went down.
Yo, do not invite my boy Bryce and Taylor to your party to look cool and then try to talk because you can get socked in the jaw. It's as simple as that.
Imagine 50 motherfuckers talking to 4 guys.
And they still didn't do anything.
Bro, I'm 31 years old, but like I'm an older brother to these guys. You gonna talk shit, I'm gonna sock you in the jaw. I socked him in the jaw in front of all his frat bros. All they did was stare and watch.
Don't brag about that, bro. What are you doing?
Bro, I dare you to release that footage.
Essentially,
I'm not even gonna go
when that
there.
happened, it was like a group of 40 to 50 kids. They obviously all tried to mess with Bryce, Taylor, and Fousey, and they even went ahead and vandalized the Uber's car. I'm gonna go ahead and play that footage.
So these frat boys vandalized and assaulted our Uber driver.
But now the crazy part about all of this is I didn't even know about this, so I literally searched it up on YouTube and somebody released some footage. But apparently Fousey went ahead and punched one of the frat boys right in the face while all of this was going down. And honestly, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna let y'all watch the clip and y'all let me know your thoughts.
Let's go! Yo, go get paid, man! Go! Let's go! Hey! You trying to fuck me? Get in that car! Get in that car!
From then on, Bryce has gone on Twitter and he's literally called these frat boys some. He's tweeted SDSUSAE, frat boys are the biggest laugh my song. His next tweet says, all my haters say they want to punch me in the face when they see me in person, yet I have yet to encounter somebody that does it. Here's my tweet giving you permission. Then his next tweet says, I guess I'm pressing charges on these frat boys, bro me my money. And his very last tweet here says, I make people go viral when they talk about me or do something stupid to me. Now I understand why I have so much hate. Fousey and Taylor have yet to comment on the situation, but that's basically what happened.
Hate everyone in that video. All dudes Bryce's age, me included, know he's a joke who dances on video trying to thirst trap. They were just messing with him because he's a TikToker and tries to act hard all the time. I knew they were going to get messed with right when I heard Bryce moved to San Diego. Oh, he did? SDSU kids are wild as fake. Yeah, ha ha ha, I'm proud of him. Yeah, well. Okay, let's look at Fousey's main channel and then we'll call it a day.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the press conference. I guess we could look at that. He's only been posting on this channel for like a couple months. 5 months to be exact. Actually, his views were down until... Oh, he talked about it. Oh, I don't know what to watch. There's so much to watch. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Yeah, it seems like his views were down, and then he started like working with Bryce and his crew, and he shot up again. He's relevant. The rise and fall of FouseyTUBE. Interesting.
July 15th. July 15th.
July 15th.
July 15th. July 15th. July 15th. July 15th. July 15th.
The world is gonna hear about July 15th. July 15th. July 15th.
Let him get it.
A night that everyone will remember forever. A manic episode.
FouseyTUBE.
YouTuber.
Fousey.
YouTube's gonna stream this event with 1 million concurrent viewers.
That's a shame.
The king is back. And call me Rose.
My mentor is Tyler Perry. Because I'm a real man and I don't need yes men on the internet to tell me who the f I am. You always fast and throwing tantrums. They've been lying to you. Now it's time to tell the truth.
Did you see a completely empty Greek theater?
Hate dies, love arrives. 2. This is only just the beginning.
everybody, and welcome back to FouseyTUBE.
Oh, Fousey takes a dive.
Thank you, Irvine.
I will be fighting in a big boxing match against a fellow YouTuber.
This is nothing
I'm gonna step back from fighting. Here on my new show, YouTube Cribs, Luxurious Life of YouTubers. Our first episode, YouTube legend, Lance 210, Alex Wasabi, Tanner Fox, Logan Paul.
Kenya, Africa. Wajir, Kenya. Giving hearing aids, cataract surgery, help us make a change. Take his bandage off for him to see for the first time.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
I knew coming here, it was gonna change my life in one way or another. I love you guys. Let's start making a change. Let's get it.
Some of you else made me tear up. I hated the man in the mirror. $1 a dream, I'm a dreamer. The rollie told me time to re-up.
July 15th. July 15th. July 15th, 2018 changed the course of my life forever. On that day, I lost everything I had ever worked for. But I refused to give up. I refused to quit. I refused to let that be the end of my story. So this year, on July 20th, 2021, I actually plan on telling you guys my story. I will be releasing my first ever book, an autobiography on my entire life. But I have to warn
You pushed it back to September. Okay. So yeah, probably gonna check that book out then. When's the fight? I want to say it's June 14th? June 12th.
Bryce Hall.
Austin McBroom.
Bryce Hall.
Austin McBroom has went off.
Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall.
Just got off the phone with Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom. 100% confirmed the fight is happening.
It's such a stupid event. Jesus Christ.
It looks like this has now turned into a YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event.
Oh wait, who's Danny Duncan
It
fighting?
looks like this has now turned into a YouTubers versus
He should fight Fousey. Danny's been trying to fight him forever.
TikTokers boxing event.
What the fuck is going on? Is this real?
It's a very dangerous game.
What's pop? What's crack? You know what's cracking.
Hi, sir, what is your name?
My name is Austin McBroom.
My name is Deji Olatunji.
My name is Jarvis. I'm Tanner Fox. My name is BDG.
I'm Danny Duncan.
What are you known for?
Hey guys, it's Company Short David here. So the last fight that I had was August 25th, 2018. A lot of people thought, Deji, you're never gonna box again. Bro, come on, I'm boxing again.
D4R is out right now. No
I'm so happy with the Lambo. I can't complain. Oh my God. That's what I was saying the whole time.
Let's go.
Just knowing that I can never play Fortnite again.
I feel like everything I do is always
That's all he's known for. Just crying on camera because he couldn't play Fortnite.
ends up with fucking cops showing up or me getting in trouble.
This is my first time, man.
I'm Bryce Hall.
What's up, guys? My name is Taylor Moore. What's up, y'all? My name is Michael Lee. My name is Day White.
My name is Vinny Hacker.
I like how they're not showing their TikToks.
This guy's 30 years old. He has a whole family. It would be actually nice to knock him out, especially for $5 million.
Hey, he ain't got nothing to fight for. He ain't got a girlfriend no more. I got 3 kids and a wife.
Do you have any special message to Austin? He doesn't know what he just signed up for.
He is gonna get slept. The steroids ain't gonna help him either.
Austin, you're about to get your ass knocked out by a TikToker.
It's not personal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna whoop your ass. I hope you're ready, Vinny.
I'm excited for this card, man. This is a very sick card.
No more dancing with him.
I ain't paying for this shit. I just want to see someone get knocked out. So when did Fousey start hanging out with Bryce Hall though? So yeah, his views were down. Fousey, he was like doing his own thing. And then boom. Bryce Hall versus Stormity. This is around the time he was that the video where he pushed that one dude? And guess we'll just look at this one.
I got my first real challenge. No, I should have said that. I hit that. All right, so far I hit the hardest. Let's see. Yeah. I got Sean the GOAT about to give me one. He said he's not gonna hit me his hardest, but we'll see what happens. The precision of that punch, like where it lands, like they're just. Woo! That was a bucket list right there, so I'm happy I got it.
Dude, what if he is fighting Danny? Has Danny announced who he's fighting? Dude, that'd be like the greatest thing. Oh, he fought an old man. Yeah, Danny could be a bit of a douche. That was 3 years ago. Who's he fighting? Fight. Announce. Dude, because like he's been talking about fighting Fousey forever. What if he like just... What if he says he's gonna fight him? That'd be funny. I don't think he announced it yet. Or maybe he announced on his Instagram. Maybe I should do a video on Danny Duncan soon. Well, we'll see. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Dude, that'd be... I'm calling it now. What if Danny ends up fighting Fousey? That'd be so funny. Did Danny take down the videos where he's like exposing Fousey? I wonder if he made up with him. I'm hoping that ends up being Danny versus Fousey. That'd be so fucking great. They'd make so much money. He's been talking about it for years. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening with Fousey exactly. What's gonna happen after all this, but we'll see. It's only like, what, 11 more days till the fight. We'll see. But I don't know. Well, I'll definitely check out his book too. Just kind of want to see what exactly he talks about. Oh, he did post something. Sorry, video premiere pushed to tomorrow at 1 p.m. Stay tuned. Well, that's that. Well, I guess I'm rooting for Fousey. He's been through a lot over the years, but seems like he's on a better path. And yeah, I hope he sticks on that. Don't want like another 2018 thing again. That was bad. Stay doing you, Fousey. Oh, you played football? Water boy.
24 hours ago, Abdelhadi Salad was unable to see out of his left eye due to cataracts. The procedure was done, his bandage is coming off, and he is going to be able to see for the first time, inshallah.
I can see very well.
He can see very well? Oh, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
في سبيل الله وأنا أروح إلى إنك برينا واحد الله واحد دونك يا أخي كنت أنتني الله يدسيه. We don't have the financial means to go to Nairobi. I cannot afford the cataract surgery. I want to make dua for you and I want to thank whoever participated in this.
I complain about such little stuff when I'm back home, and I like worry about things that don't matter. And over here, all he wanted was his vision back in his eye, and it was done for $100.
2 years ago, I was in a therapy session crying my eyes out, complaining that the mistake I made in life was so big, my career was over. My life was over and there was nothing left for me anymore. You couldn't convince me otherwise. It took a long time to rebuild myself to become a portion of the man I once was. Last year, things got better and looked up. Earlier this year, I was quarantined with my parents. I was off social media. I tried to create 3 online businesses and failed on each. I was back to square one. Today, I'm in the best position that I couldn't even have prayed for. I have a beautiful, supporting girlfriend. I have a podcast dropping next year with 2 friends. I have a new channel concept coming to fruition. And my tell-all memoir of a book is slated to drop next year, which will hopefully impact many lives. Most importantly, I have finally reached a point where I'm ready to say goodbye to the fame of my 20s. I was so hardly clinging on to, ready to embrace this new chapter of my life. My goals now are simply to be the man I want to be, and to mean that with every step I take and every word I speak. There's a whole book. I want to be healthy and earn only enough to be able to support my future wife and kids. I recently quit my Twitch career because I found myself drinking and smoking to provide entertainment for others, and was subsequently hurting myself, my reputation, and the chances of any growth as a 30-year-old. I say that to say your life is never over. You always have a shot at a better tomorrow. But it starts with the choices you make and the intentions you have. If you're alive and still breathing, you have a shot to accomplish whatever it is you seek out to do. Just because it gets dark in your life doesn't mean the sun isn't around the corner. People can and always say whatever they want about me, but the one thing they cannot say is that I'm a quitter. Because till this day, I refuse to believe that life's greatest blessings aren't the ones that are still yet to come. And I know I still have so much to live for. As do you. I say this with all love. Oh. Okay, well. Stay on the right track, Fousey. Don't fall off, bro. He's capable of doing a lot, but everyone has their demons, you know? Okay. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.